STF Forex Hub here, guys, and we are back. This weekly market. We just want to share some of the videos here and see what we have for the week. Yeah. This is where we are right now, guys. Today is on Monday. It's on October 21st, guys. I want to take you the overall outlook of the week and what basically we expect for this week. And if you take collectively here, guys, remember every time you start analyzing on any market, remember you must start from the fundamental part because the fundamentals is when is what drives the technical part. What you find on the charts is what you actually find here on the market, and is driven by the fundamental analysis. And the good thing about this week is that for the most volatile USD news, we don't have anything you can check. So that tells you during the New York session, we may be having one of the best trading sessions, except on Thursday, whereby you have the PMI. So when only we have the PMI, which is only on Thursday. Others, the market is just cool. Again, if you check like on a dull Monday, like today, in most cases you rarely find anything because this is when the market is aligning itself and finding the trend of the week. You can check basically we don't have anything. And the best other part you can find here is that all the way up to Tuesday, you only have one rate statement, one rate release, which is the CAD monetary policy statement, which only affect the CAD pairs. And if you check we have a foresight or a case whereby the market they want to cut the rate statement with 0.50 base points. Remember, we are in a case of post-COVID, although some years are quite the time has really gone, but the kidding was because of the inflation. If you check most of the countries or most of the bigger economies, the inflation is at the point where they actually needed that. Now, what is actually happening is that you can check now, like here you have a forecast of cutting the rate statement from 4.25 to 3.75. We have also experienced other rate cut statement from the Fed, from BOE, from the Audi, and all the other major economies, which are 8 in total, because now the inflation is down. So that means the interest rate can come down as well. This is a good thing, and this tells you the market economies may continue to stabilize, despite having so many kind of turmoils and kind of insecurities in most of the countries, especially on the Asian side, and the conflicts we are having, especially from especially Israel with Hezbollah and Hamas and all the other countries. If you check others, we have cases of Russia now in Ukraine. The economy has stabilized and has been able now to confine itself with the same which is happening there. So those are the two major issues. Apart from that, on November, don't forget we have the US elections. So the now it's the last days whereby we are having the election there. So maybe some other cases we don't know what may happen with the US, but we keep checking on that. Again, don't forget you also have the unemployment claims on Thursday. So these are cases good. So on Thursday is when we expect more volatility from the US dollar. Apart from that, all the others, if the market, if the fundamental releases is not mostly like what you will be expecting on Wednesday, like a CAD monetary policy statement, whereby you will have either the increase or cut of the interest rates. The others are quite good, and we don't expect much of from the market. So we expect now the currencies to have what we call a free flow of the market. A free flow of the market, like you can be checking this from gold, and you can check the trade is still intact. Some part at the start of the month, I expected this trade to continue, but based on most of the majors and most of the currencies are on a downtrend. So retail traders will take money from, of course, the more volatile market and put it to some stable currencies, and one of these can be something like the precious metals, which is part of the commodity, and the yen. So that's why you find gold is still moving up quite big fundamentally. If you check other cases, you can have issues of like the UDI. You can check the UDI, although having over 90% correlation with gold, you can check we definitely have a downtrend structure where the market continue to make new lows. We expect tomorrow to have a short on that. If you check the same case with the GU, with the Euro USD, you can check we all have a downtrend. That's why gold is moving on the opposite side, because that's where the investors have aligned themselves. Again, don't forget you can also be checking on our other cases. Just want to demonstrate something here, especially on the COT report. I think the COT report, you can also check here on the major economies and how they are aligning the market. This is where you check on where the big banks and how they have put the orders so that you can be able to align with them. And one of the key things you can check with one is like something like the yen. Yen is, we said, is one of the best stable currencies. So you can check how they are behaving. You can check we have the long, which are dominating, and the short. And you can check these data are uploaded every Tuesday of every month, but aligned on the first Friday each on every Friday. So you can check the last time they were updated. You can check the big financial institutions that long. We had a long order on are still dominating with more contract than the short order that tells you up. But the key thing I told you is the changes. You can check we had more additions on the short order. That's why apart last week we had a bit of long orders. We had those a bit of long or a bit of buying on the yen, and then we continued with the shorts. So you can also check on something like especially when it comes to the metals, especially the commodities, which is can be something especially on gold, because gold is key. You need to know where gold is going, of course. If you check especially this one on gold, you can check that the long order is still intact with 357,000 contracts. That's why you find that actually gold is still moving up. And you can check we have even more additions, which is 80,000. This tells you that the uptrend for gold should be just still very, very intact without any much changes. And this year, I'm expecting that gold can be able to hit the all-time high, although it is still at all-time high since gold started trading to 3,000 per 1 ounce. So that's what I'm expecting for gold. Otherwise, I will continue to trade more on this. Again, guys, don't forget to be trading with deriv.com is also part of a very, very good part whereby you can join these VIX synthetic indices. Again, these one are not affected by the market. And you check like what we did over the weekend. We've been able to trade quite well, such that we are making very good progresses on the market. And you can check on our group whereby you can join, whereby on STF Forex Hub. You can check even on a VIP like over the weekend. We had so many trades and they were so good, and we made money on all of them. From 10-1S, I know this one I shared with you guys. This is from VIP signals. I know I shared with you with this one with you guys. Another one I did share with you guys is this part here. This is a part of I shared with you VX 10-1S long order. Where is it? Yeah, this one. You can check the results here. This is the one I shared with you. I hope everybody made over 100 USD on this one or more. This one on Saturday, on Sunday. We also had more even on Sunday. So the key thing here is that like a day like today, when you don't have much or when you have more volatility on the currencies, you can be able to join on deriv.com and make even more. So this is the best part about deriv.com. So we'll continue to share with you guys more trades as we continue to trade, because that's what we do. Apart from that, make sure you join our WhatsApp groups, which are here. We will find them on or let's say Forex Hub, which is the main group. You can check. We keep on sharing with you this trade, especially like this one on Saturday. You can check this one we had shared on 10-1S buy. And if you check on 10-1S we had a very good aggressive up move as we had indicated on our chart structure and candlestick pattern. Because our entry was at this level, we were able to hit this major resistance level. And this was our candle of the day on the daily chart based on the uptrend structure. Because you can check after this buy, we had this breakup that made a new high, a retracement, and then a bullish engulfing bar, which we did get in with the TDI confirming the uptrend and the ADX confirming, or the positive directional movement index confirming a very, very strong uptrend or commitment. And that's why we are long. That's why within the 24 hours, we had made a quite good returns. So apart from that, continue to trade with us, which is STF Forex Hub on all our social medias, including YouTube and everywhere, including even on TikTok. So make sure you join us and you be with us. So from STF Forex Hub, guys, let's continue to earn as we learn, and let's all have a fruitful week.